You submit to your boss. You submit to, or you say you do, submit to your pastor. You submit to this dude that's simping and pandering to you when you got all of his books, even though it was all written by AI and a ghostwriter. You submit to your homegirls. You submit to the police officer. You submit to the repo man. You submit to the bank. You meet every criteria that the bank wants you to meet, only to get your shit took. You submit to everybody except for the person that you lay next to. To that person, you say, I'm not submitting, I want a partnership. You yes, boss, yes, ma'am, no, sir, yes, sir, to every single person. When a police officer stop you, you submissive. Yes, sir, no, sir. The person that has the most control over your fate, and that they're the ones that's proactively not trying to crash out for you, but crash into you. The person that's got your best interest at heart, the person that you lay next to. And if somebody was to break into the house, you expect to take a bullet for you, but you can't submit to them. But you submit to everybody else in the streets. You submit to Chris Brown when he tell you to wave your hands in the air and turn your flashlight on your phone in the crowd, and you paid that nigga to do that to you. You submit to Usher. You submit to Drizzy Drake. You pay these niggas to submit to him. But then somebody is paying for you to maintain your lifestyle and give you all of the creature comforts and the ability to be a mother and to take some time off of work in order for you to do so, but you can't submit to him? Ain't that crazy? You submit to you pay people to submit to them. But to the person that got your best interest at heart, well, God told us it was going to happen because you don't even got no honor in your own home. The people that want the best for you, you cuss them out. Bad attitude, and you don't even realize that the only reason that they're telling you this is because they don't want you to get hunted because you're the prey. Everybody is hunting you, my beautiful black women. And it's not just black women. I'm using that and I'm paraphrasing it because I understand that it's all based off of proximity. But it's all women. You're being hunted. Y'all been prostitutes your entire life. You've been prostituting for the bank. Oh my God, listen. I seen these dumbass videos where people is walking around and saying, hey, would you ever have credit or $1 million? And these dumb motherfuckers is on there. I'd rather have a credit. I could leverage that and turn that into $5 million. Where? Where are all of these people? Oh, I'm sorry, they scammers. They all live in Atlanta and they moving over to Houston. You a slave. Every single day, you a slave to the bank. You know why? Because they keep selling you on getting another fucking 30-year mortgage and getting another car in order to meet your lifestyle because you got a raise and a promotion. And then they basically sell you on the idea that your good credit is going to allow for you to borrow money from me to pay me back at an interest rate that you don't even start paying on the principal until at least 10 to 15 years into the payments. What kind of fucking deal is that? But y'all keep on taking advice from each other. A bunch of broke people taking advice from broke people. And you submit to your boss. Every single thing that he do, you do. If he go over to this job, you say, take me with you. Matter of fact, some of y'all don't even submit to your boss. You submit to your work husband. You got a work husband. You more submissive to your work husband than you are to your own man. Don't you realize that that's one of the reasons why men didn't want their women coming to work anyway, because they know that y'all was so easily finessed. Every single time you look up, oops, my panties dropped. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't know how to keep your legs closed because you easily finessed. You could be living with a nigga for your whole life. Your whole life. You run into a dude that tell you cute and all of a sudden you blushing. Now, his words hold more weight than the motherfucker you've been laying next to every day. He don't do it for you no more. Don't you realize you getting finessed? You think that nigga really care about you that told you was cute inside of the grocery store? He don't. That nigga don't see you for nothing but an object. But that's what you want. You want to be an object. That's called prostitution. It's called prostitution. Busting it down for a real one all of a sudden, thinking that he love you. He don't love you. He love what you do for him. So we're going to have some uncomfortable conversations tonight, huh? It's going to get real uncomfortable in this conversation tonight, huh? It's bad out here. It's a war on your home. It's a war for your children. Listen to what you're saying on a fundamental level. Your children are not supposed to be raised by another man. That is outside of the purpose of God. Don't you know that? Look, y'all remixing everything in life and you fucking it up. You even remixing the church itself. Everybody is welcome. Every nigga is in the choir, just sassy as hell. God said, just do away with the whole fucking choir. Just get rid of the whole choir. Because everybody in the choir is sassy. They fucking on each other. That's why the big church can't even be the big church no more. We just going to break that up, tear that up. Jesus went to church and turned over all of the tables and said, what the fuck is going on in here? This ain't even no church no more. This is a whorehouse. The church has become a whorehouse. Pastor fucking on everybody. Every chick is in the crowd trying to fuck on the pastor. What the hell y'all going to church for? Church is supposed to be an opportunity for y'all to fellowship with one another, with like minds. And then I got to sit up here like a dummy and be defending the church. Defending the church. I got to defend the church because the representation of the church that you in is not a reflection of what God advocated for. It's clear. It's very, very clear of exactly what we're supposed to do. But we remixing everything. Everything is backwards and everything is forwards that's supposed to be backwards. No man is supposed to be taking care of your child except for the man that had him. That's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. Ain't that crazy to think about? So wait a minute. You telling me, this is you talking to me. You telling me that the man that I had children with is supposed to be the man that I raised the children with? Yes. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. So you mean I should have been careful with who I had children with? Yes, you should have been careful who you let skeet in your little hole. And let's be clear, your hole ain't even that valuable. I don't know what they told y'all. I don't know what they put inside of y'all milk. Who told y'all that your hole was so valuable? That a nigga's supposed to work his whole life, trading his time for money in order to be able to pay for that little pee hole you got. You got a pee hole. Hey, gentlemen, let's get to it. We just got warmed up. That was the beginning. You got a pee hole. When you drink this water, a lot of y'all ain't even drinking water. My bad. Let me get a better prop. I ain't gonna get the good stuff. Give me a second. I know you ain't used to nothing. So let me get a better prop. Better illustrate what we talking about here. This is your drink of choice. I know it. Go sexy. Go sexy. So now, not water. That was the bad prop. When you drink your Hennessy, I got the big bottle for the ladies. Yeah. We got the big bottle for the ladies. So when you drink your Hennessy and it processes through your body, and then you be all drunk and stuff like that, and then he take advantage of you, guess what? What comes in gotta go out. And so when your pee hole be smelling like concrete, y'all ever smell concrete when they first pour it? I had to do a little bit of construction work. When I was coming up, I had to do a little bit of construction work, right? Because I had to go work with my father. And the smell of concrete is exactly what your pee hole smell like when you pissing out that Hennessy. Don't keep telling me that you did a douche, that you did a rejuvenation, that you sat on the hot box in order to have your insides go back in your insides. You got a pee hole. That's it. And when y'all start to compartmentalize that, and you take it into consideration, gentlemen, that the same place that this Hennessy come out of is where you gonna put your mouth, how much are you willing to pay for